Hey there, Michael Church, crawlspaceninja.com, and I want to show you in this video a crawl space that we encapsulated. It had standing water, it had high humidity, mold, and the Ninja Warriors took care of this crawl space. And so let me know what you think about it, and also stick around to the end because I'm going to be sharing a DIY frequently asked question about should there be vapor or should there be moisture underneath the vapor barrier of the crawl space after it's encapsulated. So stick around to the end and I'll share that with you. All right, so we're taking a look at this crawl space. Ninja Warriors is working on. This is Nick. Alex and Ben are running around here too, and basically what we're doing is, let me show you this real quick. This is what it's called, our platinum crawl space, and had a fiberglass insulation up between the joists, and had a lot of mold. Was there a lot of mold, Nick?
No, not this one.
Not this one, not too bad. All right, so pulled all the insulation out, soda blasted, applied the cleaner and preventative on the joists, and did a perimeter trench on the inside of the crawl space around the foundation walls, leading to our sump pump and pit, which is installed right here. I did an unboxing video before. Come on through, Ben, if you need to. Halogen light. I don't see. You guys got cinder blocks?
Hey, Alex. Yeah. Where's that little halogen light? Sure. Dang it.
Okay, so got a Aprilaire 1830 dehumidifier installed. Got it draining into the sump pump at the moment. They just finished up soda blasting this crawl space. I did an unboxing video about the sump pump, and I mentioned the different things here. Got the Dranger drain right here. This is where, if we, like I said, if we get a flood from above, the water will actually flow into the sump pump pit. That's if a copper line leaks or something like that. Here's your viewport so that you can get down and look inside to make sure everything's working. Right now it's not even plugged in, so there's a little bit of water down in the basin. There's the Flowtech 1/2 horsepower cast iron sump pump. Everything's installed properly. We got, I'm gonna put this back. All right, we got our wires coming through here. We got our quick disconnect right here in case we need to do maintenance on the sump pump or pull the sump pump out for whatever reason. We can do a quick disconnect. We got it going up. Got it tied into the studs with our couplings, and then going out below ground to the pop-up valve outside. So as you can see, we got some big cuts around the piping. We'll wind up putting the vapor barrier up and over it. Everything looks pretty good. We got our gap up above here, which is what we need. All right, we got our Aprilaire dehu sitting right here. It'll eventually be hooked up to a condensate pump, most likely. That way it'll, sometimes we'll gravity feed it if they're real close like this, but sometimes it just depends on, we're not quite done yet. We're about halfway through the crawl space job. So this is our 10 mil vapor barrier. It's our solid vapor barrier, no cat pee, nothing like that. We got it tucked up underneath the lid and sealed real good, and then this will get taped together with the rest of it. Here's our white seam tape that we use, 4-inch white seam tape. So let's take a look around. Let's go look and see what else we got. This is, I want to show you this real quick. see this white up here? This is actually the X70. This is our preventative that we apply to the wood. Basically, that white is just a tracer. As you can imagine, there's a lot going on down here. You probably hear the noise in the background and things like that. But when you're down here spraying, it's nice to have something with a tracer in it so you can see where you've sprayed it. So that's what that little white is. It's just as the ninja's applying it to the wood, it shows up for him so that way he can see what's going on. You can also see how rough this wood is now. That's from the soda blasting. All right, so all that was soda blasted. We got the protectant on. And the reason why we do that is to keep mold from growing in the future. Kind of like if you water sealed your deck, maybe painted your deck, it's supposed to help keep mold and things from growing. Well, that's what we do in the crawl space. Right here, we air sealed the return. Didn't want soda to get up into the return, so they air sealed the return. Let's go ahead and show this pillar. Here's our, if you want to look, here's about standard sized pillars for a crawl space like this, houses that are built today. Oh, look right over there, see up against the HVAC? That's the return and the supply going out and where the HVAC is. We use spray foam and foam board to seal that up so water intrusion even helps to keep bugs and pests from coming through. We use that termite resistant foam board so that way it's got the borate in it to keep bugs out. All right, so we got the HVAC unit. We got these pillars right here. We use a Hilti nail. We used to use Christmas tree fasteners, but they kind of slowed us down a little bit. On a DIY project, Christmas tree fasteners are pretty good, but we like the Hilti gun, the GX and the DX guns. So what they do is they wrap it and they shoot it 2 spots, and then we tape up the seam right here. We got it coming down. As you can see, we got the floor barrier meeting the pillar barrier, and then we tape it up real good with our seam tape. So holds up really nice. If you want to watch the ninjas do some work, here's them spreading it out, wrapping up the pillars. Probably the biggest slowdown of any crawl space is pillars and walls. Would you agree, Alex? Pillars and walls slow you down more than anything?
Yeah. Not so much walls anymore because the way we're doing them.
Yeah.
But walls go up in about 30 minutes, even at about 2,000, an hour for 2,000 square feet.
Yeah.
But pillars, that's where they hold you up every time.
Yeah. So what he was saying is 2,000 square foot crawl space, they can do the walls in about an hour, but the pillars, depending on how many there are, that's going to be your slow point right there. There's always going to be pillars. And these are standard size. We've seen pillars that were a lot larger, and then we've seen them where they were just post jack. So the bigger they are, the more they're going to slow you down.
The next piece is one of those 3-footers. So go find a 3-footer.
I got that on camera, by the way. That's going on YouTube.
I wanted to share with you a quick tip. I got a question about, is it normal to have water underneath the vapor barrier after you install vapor barrier or crawl space plastic, whatever you guys call it, wherever you're located at? Basically, yes. It is okay to have water underneath the plastic. You don't want to have enough water that it floats the vapor barrier and dislodges and moves it. But, you know, if you had a house that had concrete, you can't stop water from being under the concrete, just like you can't stop water from being under the vapor barrier. So if you're going to have moisture underneath the vapor barrier, as long as it's not too much floating the plastic, it's pretty typical to have moisture underneath the crawl space plastic. So great question. If you do have so much that it's floating, you might want to think about trenching and sump pumping, putting in a French drain or something like that. But great question. Really appreciate you guys watching this video. Let me know what you think about it below, and hope you subscribe to our channel, like it, and share it on our social media. And thank you, and make it a great and blessed day, and stop building houses with vented crawl spaces. Thanks again.